guys, I just wanted to share with you some things that I've been making. It's for a DT project, a DT design team call even, for Lineca's Zibbit store called Shabbylishious. I've got a video after this one showing you something that's very masculine and much more different to this one. I wanted to show that I could do shabby kind of chic things, as well as vintage kind of more male colours, because the pictures of my granddad. Anyway, this is the second time I've filmed this. The first time it wasn't actually filming the me speaking for some unknown reason, so I'm now holding the camera. I'm just going to run through this quickly. It's from the Botanical Tea collection. You can hear my cat, sorry. And I did this canvas. I just used the graphic 45 paper and 2 sheets of it and fussy cut some out here and all over. Inked with Tim Holtz Distress Ink Vintage Photo, and then just mounted them onto the other part of the picture that was exactly the same underneath, of course, as you can see. There's some dimension there. Move around this way. So around the edges I then put beading. I whitewashed the frame, and then on top of the frame I added more paper from the collection. I then used this lace and this flat back beading, this pearl. It's really nice. And that's that. I'll leave that there. And the next thing I made was this altered tin. It's only little, but it's perfect for if you want to put some little makeup removing, like cotton wool pads in there, or some makeup brushes. So it's the same collection from Graphic 45. The flowers are from Wild Orchid Crafts. They're just cream in colour, and see if it'll focus. Now I've moved it slightly. There we go. It's just sprayed and used Vintage Photo for that. Then I made a stick pin here, and then the lace is from Lele's store, which is divine, and I've cut it out and then put this one on, and then let's put this really fine one on here, and then I put the flat back pearls on again, and there you can see the paper peeking through. There you go. And then this is lovely, this over the top. You can see it all sparkling. So that's that. And then finally I made an altered peg. And it can be either laid in on the table, or it could be stood up. And I covered the back with the same paper collection as the cup. I painted the peg gold with gold liquid acrylic. It's quite thin, the liquid acrylic, so it goes on nicely. Then I patinaed with like a creamy yellow, like a buttermilk patina. This lace is also from Lele's store. I put a heat gun on it because it's quite wide, and it shrank it in slightly, and as you can see it's puffed it up nicely here. More of the flowers to match. One of Lele's flowers here. It's just going to be a pain in the backside, isn't it? There we go. One of Lele's flowers there. Another stick pin, and there's her lace peeking through again. And then this is from Lele's store as well. It was a lot bigger, but I made it smaller. Popped it in there, and I just put some distress ink on to match. Then I used seam binding, made it into a ribbon underneath, and then just put this little charm on. So that's my set for the DT challenge. I hope you like it. The next video on is of my granddad's canvas, and that's about it, guys. So if you've got any suggestions, I'd like to hear them. Lele, I would love your opinion on what I've done, and I'd love to be in the design team. Thanks, bye. Hey guys, it's me again. Just wanted to share a creation that I did. This is a picture of my granddad. My mum gave it to me the other day, and it really inspired me to use the cartography range by Prima. So as you can see, I'm quite far away at the moment because it's quite a large canvas. I've turned the canvas around because it should look like this. This is the proper side of the canvas, but I've actually turned it around to make it into a shadow box. My mum's going to be giving this to my nana for her birthday as a memory of my granddad, which is I think lovely. I didn't want to make it too shabby chic. I wanted it to be quite masculine in colours because and quite vintage feeling because of the picture, as it's a man, but I still wanted to keep the femininity in it by putting flowers etc. into it. So that's it from a distance. It's quite big. If I zoom in for you, this as I say is my granddad. He's still alive, but he is now 94, I believe. Let me just bring this up for you. I'm standing up on a chair, so it's quite difficult because I want to show you all of the details. Okay, down in the bottom corner I've used some cogs. They're wood chip, and I've painted them black. I've used texture paste, and then I've used Inca gold. Most of the gold that you can see all over is Inca gold and just black paint to give it that masculine but old effect across here. Down in this corner I have used the cartography paper 12 by 12, and this is a Tim Holtz tattered garland die. I used that and made my own flowers and inked with distress inks and stuff. The clock hands, these are from these are Cherry Blossom from Wild Orchid Crafts. Then as you look around the picture, you can see different coloured papers. I used the 12 by 12 range, but I cut them up because I wanted it to make it look different in shade. Everything on here is really from that range. And I've just fussy cut the, as you can see, the balloons, and I used a film strip here. It's really quite difficult because the canvas is huge, and just loads of doodads and these little, oh I'm sorry, hang on, let me put it down. Is that as far as I can focus? Let me take this off for you. Hang on a minute. There we go. This will probably be easier. Right. As you can see, I've used skeleton leaves. Here, they're like a gold colour. And I've kept golds within keeping, and some words. Some are French, some are English. This is this corner. If it'll focus. Come on. Doesn't want to focus in now because of the light from the kitchen. And then I've just brought it round, and on the actual paper here I just flicked and wet down some black dilution ink just to make it look used and old. I vintage photo, rubbed vintage photo on here. This is a Tim Holtz die. Terry gave me this. This is really lovely. I want to get this die. Then I've done it so it looks like it's hanging, but it's not. It's on sponge behind there. And a memory and some metal springs. And this is just twine. And I've done the twine here as well, so you can hang it. And this is some lace from the store Shabbylishious by Lineca, and a few other things I've popped in here are from Lele's shop as well. These little butterflies are from Lele's shop, and this leaf comes from Lele's shop. You should really go over there. It's she does gorgeous stuff. As I say, these this lace is gorgeous. Oh, and I use this one as well, this lace here, and I just cut it up to fit in because I didn't want it too frilly. And this as well, and I'll show you the lace that I used. That's the canvas, and here I just used some homemade modelling paste and went through a stencil and then just layered up from there. As you can see, I'll pop that around like that, and I'll pop you back up there if I can get you up there without jogging you too much. Okay, I'll get you Lily's, the Shabbylishious lace that I used. It's gorgeous. Okay, I used 3 from her store. The first one is this, if it will focus. This is gorgeous. It's actually tea dyed, and I bought this from lele from a kit. Really reasonable prices. So I cut the leaves off of here like that, and dotted them around because I didn't want to make it too frilly for my granddad. The second one, which I think is adorable, is this one, and I just cut the heart here, just cut this top part off and used this bit here. And then the third one is this lovely lace. I didn't have a lot of this one. This is gorgeous, and look, as you can see, if it will focus, I've just cut off this end part when it decides to there we go, come on. I've just cut literally this part off and put it both sides, and I'm saving this and this to use again. I'm not an overly frilly person, even though I absolutely adore lace, but I do feel that you can use lace in totally different ways. You don't just have to use a big strip of it. So I've popped that into the mix of my granddad's picture just to enhance it and soften it slightly. The wood chip is from Fernley Design. They're really cheap, you should check them out. And the rest is from, the frame is from the Works. That was only $3.99. The corners, the metal corners that I used here, these are from the Craft Place. Love them, and I've just hot glued them and bent them on. And the rest is from my stash. And as I say, it's the 12 by 12 cartography range. So I hope you like it, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.